Fought in Battlestone, 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 fought in Battlestone.
Available for birthdays, weddings, bar mitzvahs, anything you like. Danger Club Podcast.
Previously on the Danger Club Podcast.
My name's Pegleg Hamilton.
Wait, have you got a peg leg?
No, it's ironic.
Really? I go over and break his leg.
Well, no, mate.
Why me?
Just climb down the fucking ladder.
All right, bossy boots.
This whole thing has gotten a bit like an escape room, hasn't it? Except someone's escaped and we're still in the fucking room.
And the kicks the door in.
I've got key, mate, and I'm very badly hurt.
From the smashed door, you hear Velda cry out in pain.
Oh no.
The adventure continues now.
I bet you're all wondering why I took that peg.
I mean, I thought I was being sort of rather pedantic.
Oh, I think I've got a pretty good idea where
Wouldn't you say he was being rather pegantic?
Are we recording?
Please tell me.
We are rolling, yeah.
Yes, there we go. Pedantic.
As gold as this was. Yeah.
I'm going to square with you guys. This is a bit of a pickle that you have found yourselves in. This is like you have got enemies on both sides of you. You are very badly hurt. Danger Club's in some trouble here.
Enemies to the left of me. Some other things on the right. Here I am.
Stabbed in the back in a room.
Back in a room.
Hey, everybody.
I mean, I think the problem is we just got too excited, didn't we? We were
did,
all like,
yeah.
yes, we're on the trail, Are you going to heal, boys? No, we're not going to heal.
Who has the wand?
That would be Velda.
Oh,
Velda dies.
Velda.
Yes.
Wandering Velda.
Wandering Velda. Yeah, he's in serious trouble.
Glad you're bringing the musicality back.
Well, you know, I've lost everything else. I'm about to die. I think a little sing-song probably going to help figure things out.
The only thing the sheriff basically told you was, you'll need this, and gave you the healing wand, which you have so far not used.
But we don't listen to her.
How many charges has it got?
Well,
50.
no, it does not.
Oh, no.
It has 10 charges.
10 charges.
Oh, although it had 10 charges.
And then we used one, didn't we? We used one the
You
other day.
used one charge before you left.
So we
to
got
heal up
9
whoever was
left.
Not healed. So you have 9 charges
Simple
left
maths.
on that wand.
So just to clarify this as well, because I'm using an app, and the only magic wand I can find is probably wrong. So how much does that heal? Is it just a light wounds potion
It's the
healing?
same as a cure light wounds potion, so it's 1d8
it's-
plus 1.
Not very good. I know, because I was checking the stats of it, and it was like, wow, this one's way too good. It's way too good. So cool. We've got 9 charges left, guys.
I mean, you still got Shania.
What was your
I mean,
healing
you're not in the
stroke,
room.
whatever it is?
Yeah, all right.
Haven't you healed someone? sir?
Shania has been burning spells in the last
true,
battle.
actually,
Like, you
you're
were pretty
right.
spell happy.
She does look terrifying, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I mean, still got my heal skill.
Okay, well,
I can ascertain
stabilise.
just whether you're feeling dead or not.
We've asked.
this is.
Are we-
how about potions? Have we got any potions left in the party?
Nope.
Oh boy.
I mean,
This is,
leaving our impending sort of potential death aside, are we going to talk about how dark it got last episode? I mean, there was some like breaking people's legs, stringing them up, torture.
It's efficient.
Wow.
Okay, I'm just going to point out that Scott is wearing a new hat, and I think it's changed him.
Hat that my girlfriend bought me. She's bought me a cursed hat.
The thing is though, we
+5 to evil.
Caragor and Em both in like 2 episodes ago. Like I had that fight with that level 1 dude, right? And you decided to not kill someone as well, didn't you? You decided to go, right, everyone, do you know what I mean? Relax. And then Caragor ended up fucking up because of that. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I think our characters have decided to just go, right,
Kilgore and Em need to have a little bit of a chat with each other, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit, what's
Also,
the right thing to do in any situation?
I feel that because we've been playing role-playing games for a long time, you get to a point where you're just like, I just can't be bothered with it, because everyone's always gonna come back and kill you later on. So you just kill them.
It's a little insight into Dan Thompson's way of playing. Is that you leave that person alive, do you? That's fine.
I never punish you for leaving people alive. I punish you for killing people all the time. You have to remember, you've been throwing around a lot of Intimidate, and it's a thing people do a lot at low levels because you don't want to fight everyone at low levels because combat's really dangerous at sort of level 1 and 2. But it's a thing, it sort of applies a lot to social skills like diplomacy and Intimidate, is you have to remember they're not mind control. So getting a good score on it doesn't automatically make the person do what you want. There are other factors. And so some of the people you've been intimidating, like some of them have been like the guy in the warehouse and Keemeth to a point where there was a solid option for them to surrender to you. So by making yourself scary, they drop their weapons because that was the best way out. Whereas you have other people like Moncolio where there's no good way out of that situation for him if he gets captured. Like, he's dead either way. If you take him in, he's gonna be executed.
Right.
So he's got no reason to give up to you at this point. He's better off trying. And at that point in the fight, he was winning for a lot of it. So his best option right there was to just try and kill you all and hope he somehow makes it out alive. So there's different factors on it. There are some people where even a really good roll, there's a status called shaken, where it means basically their stats go down. They get a penalty to their rolls because they're a bit afraid, but then don't automatically just give up the fight straight away. Same as making a good diplomacy roll isn't like a Jedi mind trick. They don't just do whatever you want to do straight away, but they do trust you a little bit more. A little behind the curtain there.
Yeah, and I think it'd be quite interesting to see as the thing goes on. If you stare into the void stares into you. So by doing these violent, investigating violent stuff, are we going to get more violent? Are we going to end up the bad guys? Are we the bad guys? Guys, we the bad guys?
We could be the bad
We've
guys.
established most of the party is in fact chaotic neutral. So, there's a bit of leeway.
It's true, we're all bastards.
Apart from
I'm chaotic good. M's chaotic good, so he's still chaos.
Wouldn't it be mad if you could use that in court? Oh, I'm chaotic neutral. That's all right. Go on your bike, mate.
honestly, I think there's people.
Go on, son.
People
Off
who
you
do
go.
like
Danger
that.
Club trying to get involved in court politics.
Yes.
Yeah, don't
Not a great
use
idea.
again. We've said this before. You can't use our laws, right?
There's someone out there listening to us for legal advice.
Yeah, don't do
Say
it.
you're chaotic neutral, and
You send a letter to yourself. It's fine.
You say it enough, you
I'm
don't
dressed as a
know what
bear.
algorithm you're going to end up on iTunes. Like, we could be in a legal podcast section by now, the amount of advice we give.
Yeah,
very
right.
confused lawyers listening to us being like, what the fuck?
First person, one of our fans, one of our dangerlings, to respond to a court case with the use of cop. You get danger points, my friend.
What are these?
Encouraging
What
our
are they worth?
dangerlings to a
Danger
life
shop.
of crime so they can reference us.
What's
in
a
their
danger
defense.
point worth?
Chaotic
Is it
neutral.
worth like 0.001
Yeah,
pence
it's like
or
it's
cent?
like house points, except when they present us their house points, we go, "Fuck you, buddy," and but they get that as a mention on the podcast.
Sure.
It's legal tender, but only in like Guernsey.
Big up Guernsey.
How about Keemeth? Keemeth nearly got away.
Yeah, man.
That was a weird little extra initiative round that I wasn't expecting to have right there.
Yeah,
You
I
just
knew he
turned
hadn't
your-
gone. I knew he hadn't run away. They're skulky, aren't they? Skulky.
Shania was thinking about him the whole time, but because of her bear-like sort of capacity at the time, didn't really do much about it. She was just bared up too much.
bearing up.
She was bearing up too much. She was thinking, "Ooh, I feel like I should grab that guy," but was too busy being a bear.
Was she bearing her soul?
Yeah, she was bearing her soul. She was eating some marmalade from under a hat.
She had bare thoughts.
Because that is not the kind of bear I was seeing in my mind.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was seeing more like Angry Ben.
You mean Gentle Ben?
No, I mean Angry
All
Ben.
right.
I made you roll that D8 at one point, Ross, as Fulton was smashing up every bit of the room. That's because Keemeth was in that room, and there was a chance you might have just put your fist through the bit of wall that he was chameleoned against, which could have been a real mess. Whoever was who closed the door, pretty much stopped Keemeth from getting away.
Thank you.
Well done, Belder.
Yeah. He just suspected that he was there because they've done that to us so many times. Done the whole I'm a piece of wall, and you think he'd have learned that, but no.
Well, he didn't have enough movement to get outside. He had to stand up
But then,
after the shot.
having realised that upstairs, he then completely forgot that going downstairs, and now he's been stabbed in the back.
He has.
Yes.
Yeah. This is so you're on 1 hit point. M is on 1 hit point. The rest of you are a little better, but
Shania's actually full hit points at the moment.
full hit points.
Shouldn't have said that to the DM.
So's Fulton,
Yeah,
to be
right.
honest.
Why are
So-
you?
Be good to know. So your very delicate and quiet investigation of the lower levels, which began by stringing a screaming man up from some rope, and then kicking in every door with a split party.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of phrases we have been learning in Pathfinder along the way. Let's see if we can learn what the phrase TPK means. Let's get into this episode.
TPK.
No, don't. No.
I was just getting involved.
Total party kill. That's what that means. So don't big up TPK.
It could be T possible.
Kleptomaniac.
No, that doesn't work. Kleptomaniac.
T
Possible.
It could be T. T
So we all
pouring.
say T and then continue with the adventure.
It could be tea pouring kettle. Tea pouring kettle. It could be something nice.
Oh,
there we
tea
go.
pouring-
Pick up the tea pouring kettle.
Teal people knock.
Well, let's pour ourselves a little cup of adventure. MC,
Nice.
TPK.
it's your go.
Sweet.
You're
All right,
upstairs.
all
You
right.
just heard screams coming from downstairs.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I've got a cure light wounds potion. I've only got one left,
Ah,
but I'm going to drink that thing right now.
good plan.
Okay. So that's 1 plus a D8, right?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't roll in the thing. I'm going to roll in the thing. I got 4 hit points back,
Nice. Okay. So you feel
which is great. I'm back to what I was before.
It's your level, isn't it?
What do you mean?
No, that's
No.
it's the level of the person who made it.
potion. Yeah,
Potions are
potion
always
set.
made at the generally potions and ones are always made at the minimum level to required to produce them.
So let's just make sure I get rid of that on my thing.
So okay, so you down your potion. You got some movement as well, so you've got enough movement to get down the trapdoor if you want.
Okay, well I want to. The next thing I want to do is I want to, because I know he's nearly dead, but I want to tie him up. So M's going to tie up Keemeth.
Okay,
Right? Just tie him.
sure. Okay.
So he's
Have
not,
you got
he can't
some?
get
You got
away.
some rope? Yeah.
I've got rope.
Cool.
Yeah.
You tie Keemeth up. You drink your potion. That is your go.
Beautiful.
Next up is Karagor.
Karagor looks to the guys, the hoods coming out of the wall, and he hears Velda's scream. And he looks at Shania and says, "Hey, Shania, go help Velda." He looks at the squares the two down and goes, "I've got these two. I see you, fellas. Oh, I see you." And I study the first one.
Okay.
I launch an arrow at him. Also, I'd like to take, before I do that, a 5-foot step. So I position myself in between directly them and Shania and the door so that she has a clear access to the door. She can run back out.
Okay.
And they have to come to me if they want to get her.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Sneezy sneeze.
That's the sound my bow makes. That is a 13. Oh wait, studied target as well, so that's a 15.
A 15 versus studded target. Hits.
Yes! Ha Oh, sorry.
Dice tray.
Tray we could roll.
I just dropped it. All right, I'm aiming for the tray.
When you having a go at me a couple of episodes ago for not
Oh
using
yeah,
the dice
you're
tray?
not using the old table, weren't you? For using the old.
Use the old dice tray, mate.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, this again.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
Sorry, with the study target is 6. Sorry.
6 points of damage. Very nice. Cool. Bam! You shoot an arrow right into the shoulder of one of the men coming through the doorway. He just staggers back with a look of shock on his face. He's been hurt pretty badly, but he is still just about standing. And that means it is now Onamis go. Onami. So, Onami stood next to Velda.
Tsunami.
Maybe, might not be. Might be a different Skulk who isn't Kemoth.
Does she have a mug?
Yeah, they all have their. The mug sat on the corner of the room.
Yeah.
Piping hot tea the whole way through the adventure.
Tea people kill.
Oh god.
The old T.
I'm afraid Velda, Onami, makes another attack against you.
That's right, you got a high armor class.
Oh dear.
It's not a good sound.
It's not necessarily a bad sound. It's only a bad sound if a 14 hits you.
Yeah, it does.
No.
Oh.
And you're on 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Could roll a 1.
You, having been stabbed in the back, you stagger forwards, turn around, and are stabbed again for 3 points of damage.
Velda sinks to the floor,
Yep.
bleeding out.
Onami just bang once in the back, bang in the front, drops Velda to the ground, and is face to face with you, Fulton. And it is your go.
Aye, you skulky bastard. Nobody hurts my friends. Aye. 7.
Turns out apparently people do hurt your friends.
You slam the axe forward, but Onami just shoves Velda's body into you as you come forward as he falls to the floor and then steps away from the blow. She hisses, "I hurt who I want, dwarf!" And it
Fair
is
enough.
Shania's go.
Shania, hearing the instructions from Caragor, runs off towards the sound of Velda's scream, saying, "Velda, I come for you!"
Oh, you burst out through the broken door, in through the next broken door, where you find you've got just enough movement to get in there, where you find a Skulk in hand-to-hand combat with Fulton, and you find Velda just laying on the floor with just blood pouring from 2 stab wounds.
Assuming that Fulton's got this, because, why wouldn't he? Shania places her hands on Velda using the only Cure Light Wound spell that she has. for
Still
today.
got one left. Okay.
In terms of the Cure Light Wounds thing.
Go ahead and roll your Cure Light Wounds.
Okay. I just need to roll what it is.
Just roll a
Yeah.
d8 and add your level.
Okay.
Ooh, 3.
Okay. Plus 6. 5.
5 hit points. Velda, you open your eyes to find Shania standing over you, pouring healing energy into you.
Oh, thank you. This is very much okay. I hope that you are feeling better.
And it's your go, Velda.
Right, in that case, lying on the floor, I'm going to cast Magic Missile at the Skulk, being like, "Fuck you!" and I cast it.
Cool.
Nice bit of tactical play there, because when you're lying on the floor in Pathfinder, you take a minus to your to hit rolls, but Magic Missile is an automatic hit, I believe.
It is.
It is
he
an
can
automatic hit.
Neatly sidestep that hit to hit roll.
Yes.
That's nice. I didn't know that.
So it is 1d4 plus 1 damage plus 1 missile per 2 levels. So now it's per 2 levels. I presume I just get 1.
To start with, yeah.
Yeah.
You get your next one at 4, I believe.
Is it 4 or level 3? Because it'd be.
Oh, yeah, 3.
Per 2 levels.
Yeah.
So yeah, 4.
Was it?
4.
Sure. So that was hit her for 5.
5 points of damage. Fuck you! You hit her with a magic missile. The Skulk staggers sideways and just looks in shock at the fact that you're still alive. She was
Flipper the
convinced that
bird.
you were Flipper the bird and fire magic.
Shania's never seen this before, but does it as well, going, "Oh, this looks like fun." Flips 2 birds.
Whoa, a lot of birds getting flipped. And Shania is still a bird, so
Feathery fingers.
everybody's
feather.
heard about the bird. So, M, we're coming back to you. Round 2, you are up top. plan?
So I can hear everything going on downstairs. How long is it going to take me to get down that rope swing?
Right,
It's
one
not a swing,
movement
is it?
will get you. One move action will get you to the bottom of the ladder.
All right.
And then another one, because you're fast movement, another one will get you down to the end of the corridor where the fight is going on. So you won't get to do anything this round. It's double move, but you'll get into the action.
All right, let's do that.
Okay,
Yep.
you climb down the ladder and sprint down the corridor to where you see this the fight going on.
Lovely.
Okay. Ooh.
Total parakeet knock. It's flipping the bird. I was going for some.
I see what you
Good that. Yeah. Nice one.
The
Can't believe you're still thinking about
Tiny parrot cakes.
cakes.
now you might notice we just forgot something there,
Tiny parakeets get
and that would be the thugs.
Damn it! I hadn't forgotten at all, but you had, and I was going to let it happen. God damn it!
Well,
Why?
that's why you should be on.
Oh, so it's the thugs go.
Thugs
Right.
get a
yeah,
go, which means they get to fight Caragor One Fang.
Thug life.
Caragor sort of cocks his head to one side, feeling quite alone, but has accepted that this was this is going to be the outcome from the outset.
First thug moves over, swings with his short sword. It's only a 10.
Clang.
It deflects off of your bow, which you still have in your hand at the moment. You're defending yourself with that. The other one steps up. He takes a swing. Natural 1.
Yeah.
It's looking like a better decision.
Roll
Let's
for-
roll again. Would have been a hit, so it's not a fumble, but it is a miss. They both come
Clang.
in. You deflect both blows away with your bow as they get close to you. And it is now your go.
Thug life ain't working out for you, is it, lads? And he chops one in the head with his cutlass.
Okay, so
The one who's got an arrow in his shoulder.
So that will be. So you got a quick draw.
Yep.
Because you drop the bow, quick draw the cutlass, and then make your attack.
That is a 19 total. Sorry, with my study target, it's a 21 total.
Hits. Roll your damage.
So 7 points of damage.
7. First one goes down from a slash with your cutlass. You knock both blows. Punching a light there.
Dan just took out a lamp.
I got really into this.
Take that, Paperland.
So you knock both blows aside with your bow before dropping it, whipping out your cutlass, and in the same strike that you draw it with, slashing one of them across the chest and dropping him to the ground. You're now one-on-one with the one that you haven't studied yet.
Ooh, bit of switcheroo there, mate. Ooh, you feeling a bit tense? I'm feeling the tense. I'm feeling the tension. Ooh, ooh. And I sniff him.
If that's not going to intimidate someone, I don't know what will.
Onami. Or is it?
Still keeping this up.
Whoa, what's going on behind the DM screen?
DM doesn't actually have a screen. He's got
Can't
nothing.
read me.
His notes are wide open to read. I could read it anytime I wanted to.
I am the wind, I am unknowable.
He's Velda's gusty wind.
She attacks Fulton. And that is not going to be a hit. That's only a 12.
No.
You manage to knock the blow aside. She's suddenly realizing that she is outnumbered. Fulton, it's your go.
Aye, well, two can try that on for size.
Famous saying.
It's the smack talk. It's the smack talk. As soon as you start smack talking someone, he's just rolled a one.
Oh,
That was a natural one.
Roll again.
Looks like only one can try that one for size.
That was a natural one again.
Fulton bend the axe.
Let's have a critical critical fumble.
Not decapitate, not decapitate.
It's melee, yeah?
Yeah.
So catch your breath. You only take a move action next round.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Hold it
That
up,
means-
look sad.
That means you can't attack next round.
So you expended so much air on your smack talk that you've winded yourself.
Just give me a second. I've just got.
All that meat's coming back to catch up now, isn't it?
Fulton sits on the bed, just catching his breath.
Velda just looks at him witheringly.
Even Onami looks slightly disappointed.
2 natural ones. 2 natural ones.
Brilliant.
Shania, you're the only one still on your feet in this room.
Well, of course. And Shania, she puts her hand out, places it on top of Philippe the Devil Monkey's head, and says a little incantation, which gives Philippe the Devil Monkey acid jaws with the acid maw, and sends Philippe the Devil Monkey against Unami and says, bite her into place that she wants not to be bitten in.
Yeah.
Says Philippe,
Yes,
and
exactly.
runs after the runs straight up to Unami. Go ahead and make an attack roll for
Okay.
Philippe.
For Philippe.
Terrible personal knowledge. I think the smack talk struck again.
This dice tray. It's not doing you. This dice tray hates you. I think this dice tray's on my side. I love you, dice tray.
Dice tray's been alright to me. It's been too bad.
9.
A 9 miss.
Bugger. Well, but Shania can still attack, right? Or
Shania's
she can't.
used her action to
She
cast
used
a
her action
spell,
to cast a
so-
spell.
I'm afraid not. No good for Shania. No attacks for you right now. Velda, however, it is your go.
Velda's just going to stay on the floor
Okay.
and cast Ray of Frost.
Good idea. Ranged touch attack, please.
Ranged touch attack. Here we go. Come on, dice tray. Oh no. Now this
only a
is
touch attack.
this is strength, isn't it? I add to this.
Nope.
No?
It's ranged. So you're adding your dex mod.
Ah.
Also, you take a minus because you're prone.
Not if you're lying down. Not for ranged attacks. Melee
Well,
attacks you do.
I
Ranged,
retract
but-
that statement.
Unless you've got something that enables you to use your strength mod. I don't think you do.
I wouldn't want to
You
do
can
that.
get
It's a
to
minus
something,
1.
can't you?
Huh?
I got 8.
Yeah. 8 total. 8 total does not hit.
Pew.
You fire your tiny ray of frost and just
It's
make
not tiny. But it's pretty tiny. That's what you do with it that
damage.
It's not
counts.
the size, it's the way you use it.
Which is badly at the moment.
Well, at least I haven't lost my breath.
Yeah, I mean, like if you critted on it, there would have been the chance that maybe you could have swapped places with her and be in the place where you're fighting the Danger Club, which is actually quite a good place to be in right now, given how Fulton is rolling.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
probably safer there. Okay, so next up, it is the Thug. Not Thugs plural, because there's only one left. So his plan to move and flank Caragor immediately
I
fails.
was fully aware this could be a situation. Yeah, I'm glad I killed one.
He rolls a 2.
Clang!
Caragor continues to fight off both thugs.
You even trying, mate? I could give you some pointers if you want.
Oh.
Pointers with a cutlass.
Nice. Round 3, MZ. So you are in between 2 doors where you're standing. When you look to your right, you can see Caragor fighting one guy. He's already killed the guy's mate, and he's fighting with him. And you look to your left, you can see everyone else in a room fighting a skulk.
Alright.
And it's Fulton sat down having a little rest. Velda's lying on the floor having a little rest. It's mostly Philippe fighting the skulk.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I'm just gonna shout to the skulk first.
Okay.
And try and intimidate,
Okay.
because there's 4 of us in a room now.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna say. Well, M's gonna say, "Lay down your weapons, otherwise you're gonna die. We've already got your friend upstairs."
All right. Go ahead and make your intimidation check.
All right.
It's good.
Yes.
The tray speaks well.
27.
A 27.
Yeah.
Okay. I can tell you she is now shaken and is starting to look panicked. She keeps looking over her shoulder at the door behind her, but she does not drop her weapon just yet.
Teary pharmaceutical kiwi.
Caragor!
Aye. All right then, let's finish this, mate. Unless you want to give up. Oh, I'll slash him in the face.
All right.
Smack talk again. Yeah, smack talk.
So
So total, that's like 9 total.
9, and it's not studied, so that's a miss.
Oh, I remember my error, and I study him this time. Let's see it after mine.
You're welcome. You study him, but yes, you've missed him on this occasion. He parries your attack and keeps on pressing his advantage.
That's it, mate. Yeah, no, you're getting better. That's what you want. That's how you want to do it. Yeah, hey, mate, what's your name?
Fuck you, he says.
All right, I've never met a fuck you before. My name's Caragor Onefang, and I've never lost a fight to man nor beast. And I'll be wearing your fucking entrails as a hat, mate. Unless you get better with that forward thrust. Come on, mate.
Very
Out of
polite.
the Westchester fuckers. The door behind Anami opens, and out into the room steps a woman. She's dressed. She's got a leather tunic on. She has an apron over the top. She's in her early 40s, dark hair. She has, you can see there are scars that look like burn marks, like chemical burn marks on her hands and forearms. As she steps into the room, she's holding in one hand a bag, and in the other hand a vial of something. She says, "You killed my husband. Now it's time to even that score." And she downs the potion. She starts to shift and change as she does. Her body hunches over. You see her legs elongate and sprout out into wolf-like claws as her legs reverse, and claws come out of her hands as she turns into a kind of a half beast, half woman. And then she backs up a couple of feet. And that is her go.
Terrifying personal canine.
Canine. Almost though.
Yeah, I know.
I think I'm gonna let it off actually, because like, it was
Doctor
pretty
Who
decent.
canine. Like it's one specific canine.
Brilliant.
Shit, so that's the wife then, isn't it?
Anami attacks the only person in melee with her currently, which is Philippe.
Oh no.
That's a 19 against Philippe's AC.
It's going to hit Philippe.
Hits Philippe for 3 points of damage. Ow. Take that, acid monkey.
Terry Pratchett kickboxes.
Fulton.
I wonder what this episode's going to be called.
The Panting Knight.
What are you going to do with your move action? Exhausted, Fulton.
He's gonna stand up, and then he's gonna stretch his hammies because he's got a little bit of a hammy. So he's gonna stretch his legs out. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of your move action, is that standing up actually takes up your move. Give you a free one to sit down, but
Fucking useless.
I'll stand up. Yeah. There you go.
Fulton gets up, breathing heavily and just limbering up as if the fight's about to start and not right in the middle. Oh dear. Shania and Philippe, what's going down?
Well, Philippe still has the acid maw.
He does.
And will fling himself directly at the big dog lady.
That will give Onami an attack of opportunity because they have to move through Onami's threatened
I
space
see.
to get near her.
In that case, just going to attack Unami.
Okay.
And yeah, okay.
Go
okay, so
ahead.
It's a bit better. 18.
18 hits.
Whee!
Roll your damage with acid damage.
Yep. Here we go.
That's piss, Kira.
8.
8
damage.
points.
Total primate kick-ass. Yeah.
Boom. And Shania would like to launch herself at the dog lady.
Okay.
Scythe first.
All right.
Nobody touches my monkey. Not even a dog like you.
All right. Step around the fight in the room and go after the dog lady.
Not sure the dog lady was actually touching a monkey, but I'm not going with that. It's fine.
Hey, give it
The
time.
protective king. It's sort of like a beat poetry session now, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
We're very weirdly consensual.
We need some like
it's
bongos and that, don't we?
Tara Palmer Comlinson.
What? We got from beat poetry to
Terry Pratchett, Keira Knightley, and Tara Mara Para.
It's a 13.
13 total miss.
Damn it.
You come swinging in, but with her wolf-like agility, she jumps back away from the scythe. Velda.
Okay, can I stand up and then use a magical device?
Yes, you can.
'Cause
Standing
move
up
action,
is a
isn't it?
move action,
Brilliant.
and then using the device is a...
Yeah,
And
so
he
he'd
lives
like to stand up and just lean against the wall, sort of, because he's not in melee combat with anyone.
He's
at the
not,
moment,
no.
no. So he's going to do that, and then he's going to use the wand on himself.
Okay. Poof. Noble action.
He's been in real bad trouble still.
Roll yourself a d8 plus
Alright,
1.
you don't need to justify that. That's okay.
I feel I did. I feel
It's
like
fine,
the
you know,
DM needled me a bit
A
there.
little bit.
I'm in the room.
Oh,
with you,
oh,
you know what I mean?
healing
Like,
yourself, are we? Yeah. Yeah, he fucking is.
I know. M's standing right next to you.
What's the plus to the
Plus
wand?
1.
Plus 1.
Yeah.
4 hit points.
4 hit points back, so...
Pretty much back in action.
pretty much
are you,
back to
are you
full.
actually next to me? I think
Yeah,
I'm,
I'm
in
inside
the
the room,
room,
aren't
mate.
I?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, M's in the doorway next to you, just bleeding from just everything. He's just...
I apologise then. In my mind, I was further into the room and I thought that Unami was in between me and you.
So on my go, I'm going to nut you.
It's fine, mate. I'm going to tell you what, I've got 7 hit points now, so you go for it.
Nut away.
M looks like the character portrait on Nightmare right before they lose. You know, like
Yeah,
all the bits
yeah.
of character.
Yeah.
Mostly, he's just like a
face
skull
is
with like
flying
one
off
eyeball
and-
still
yeah.
in.
Put the pie in your fucking knapsack.
Different nightmares there, guys.
Yeah.
Totally different nightmares.
Still equally valid. The surviving thug takes a swing at Karagor. Ooh.
No, you just... I knew when you were teasing him, weren't you?
Trash talk.
16.
Yeah.
That is my armor class.
Hits
it hits.
you.
Hits, yeah.
There you go. You see, you put more strength into your shoulder, then, didn't you? That's what you want to do.
6 points of damage.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, mate. Really, you got that really hill deep. That. Yeah, you want to practice that again?
Thug
Not to mess with the fuckers.
pierces Karagor.
Yay! Yes.
I think we've finally nailed TPK. That's it. Let's put that to bed
Well
now.
done, gentlemen. Well done, gentlemen. Well done, Colin.
Well done, well done.
Good. Right, that's the
Thank
end of
you,
that
thank
session.
you.
Next week.
I love this game. M, it's your go.
All right, so
round.
the your girl
Right, so
Unami, she's
in front of you, you've got in this room, you've got Unami, who is fighting Philippe.
Yeah,
You've got Velda just to your right, leaning against the wall,
I was
wandering
going to nut
himself.
Velda, wasn't I? But I'm not gonna.
You've got
Thanks, mate.
And then this
and then
this woman's
you've got
turned
Fulton
into
sitting on the bed, and then on the other side of the room there is an open door. Standing in the open door with her back to you is Shania, who is fighting in a room beyond that, a wolf-like lady.
Wolfy lady.
Wolfy lady.
Okay. Yeah. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Because I'd have to push Shania out of the way to get in there.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay, let's take a swing at Unami
Okay.
as well. All right, let's try and get her out of the way. All right. 8. So that's 12.
12. Hits.
Oh yeah!
Yes.
All right, here we go. Dealing. Is that all? 4 points of damage.
4 points
not
of
bad, is it?
damage. Drops her to -1. You immediately step in the room and just stab her, skulk slayer that you are, and she falls away from the monkey and lands on the floor and just lies there with blood pouring from her. So she is bleeding out. She's alive, but bleeding to death. As Keemeth upstairs. Karagor.
She's taking out skunks.
Right, mate. What I'm going to do is a little reverse pommel strike. See if you can follow me. See if you can follow me strike there, because I'm going to reverse it at the last minute and try and scissor it across your neck. All right. 13.
13. Miss.
No.
That's good, mate. You ducked away from it right at the last minute there.
Yeah, thanks for the hint.
You're welcome.
Really helpful.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm gonna kill you now.
Ah, that's the spirit, mate. Oh, I see ya. I see you training, fucker.
If he stabs you again.
Yeah.
How many hit points you got,
Sounding
No,
Scott?
I've got
So, yeah,
loads.
it's
I haven't
confident.
taken a hit at all. Like, he can keep doing this all day. I can be his punch bag. I'm going to make him be my friend.
I can do this all day.
The woman takes a 5-foot step back away from out of melee. Still threatened because you've got reach, but takes a 5-foot step back from you, Shania, and from her belt flicks a vial of liquid towards you. It hisses as it flies through the air towards you. This is going against your touch armor class. There's a 14 against your touch AC.
Yeah, it's a 12.
It hits you and just boom, just explodes in the corridor. She steps back and shields her eyes from the blast. It comes up right in next to her, but doesn't quite engulf her with it. It floods out into the room behind, but doesn't quite hit any of you because you're all standing a little bit away from that door. So everyone in there. So it's only Shania that is hit by it at the moment. Shania, you take, it's a low roll, thank goodness, 6 points of fire damage
Okay.
as it goes off. And you,
Right, never should have told him how many bloody hit points I had.
Could have been a lot worse.
you see on her belt that she has quite a few more of these.
Okay, yeah, it could be worse. It is worse.
So she keeps a hold of the bag with the other hand. Okay. Onami is going to roll to stabilize. Okay. Fulton.
So, I assume he's out of the way of. She is out the way of the door now. 'Cause
There is space to move through. You can move through an ally's space, so you can move through Shania to get into melee with her.
Good. I'm gonna get this girl for you, Shania. Don't worry. This girl's gonna taste my steel.
Please do. I'm feeling very painful now.
This is gonna be the most epic throw in the world.
It's a 5.
It's not gonna be enough.
Epic 5.
10. No, not even close. Having said all of this, as you sort of awkwardly corridor past Shania in the doorway, you have a little chat to each other while the wolfwoman looks on, and then you swing the axe at her. You can see the room you're in now has some other boxes stood up, but it also has a huge set of steel doors, like metal doors on one side, double doors, which are closed, which have a large lock on the front of them. Could be interesting. That's the only other door out of here. So, but you swing an axe at her and she completely steps aside. You do no damage to her. Shania!
Well, obviously, my monkey is going to try and come to my aid, Natch, and we'll do a monkey jump. Arms stretched out frontwards, teeth bearing with acid, legs stretched out behind. It's called a monkey jump. It goes like this. And screaming is going to try and latch onto her neck with the acid jaws, with the acid maws.
All right. Philippe comes running into the room and you just kind of pick him up and throw him down the corridor.
Well,
or he bounces off her. Or
back,
you
right?
kind of stagger back. Yeah, he can get past
He
it.
goes
He
like,
run.
whee, past me.
Okay.
And I go, Philippe, be careful, my monkey. He doesn't listen. Never listens. Here it comes.
You ordered him to do it. We've got to stop talking about it.
There's some sort of inverse law that the more you speak, that
Natural
right,
one.
right.
So roll
Let's
again.
see if it's a fumbly. Don't think so, no. It's going to be more than that. It's like
What's
15 or something.
15?
Yeah.
That's a fumble.
No!
What? Really? Is it?
Armor class is higher than 15.
Oh.
Second one only has to
okay.
miss for it to be a fumble. So it's a melee fumble.
it's
A melee
Philippe's fumble.
Bent.
We've had that one already.
Yeah,
your
My
monkey.
monkey is bent.
Bendy
This is
monkey.
news to Shimon.
We're learning a lot. That's why he never
I mean, it's
listens.
fine, but
Did we not shuffle these cards? Did we get another one? I'm going to say
do you think we should
we're
do-
drawing another.
Should I take
We
another
should draw
card?
another, innit?
We're going to.
All right, we'll
I
take
really
another.
wanted to see a bendy, acid-covered devil monkey.
we're going to give these
I mean,
a quick
well,
shuffle.
I mean, it might be coming up again because the card that Ross picked up is a different one. We haven't had that one before.
Yeah, possible.
So maybe there's more
Alright,
than
here
one.
we go.
We'll
Right.
try one more.
We'll try
Here
one
we go.
more.
Because it's weird for a monkey to be bent. Is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's find out.
It's up to the monkey.
Here we go. It's up to the monkey. This one's called Sorry. Your attack hits an ally adjacent to you or the target.
No, should have been the bent monkey, mate.
Acid more
She's stuck with a bent monkey.
How much damage do I take?
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, roll your acid damage.
Sorry. Just like it says on the card.
Roll your damage against Fulton.
Okay, so here it comes.
Oh gosh.
Natural one. Good stuff. 5.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's right, I'm on 19 hit points.
Ouch. 19.
Fatality M.
Philippe comes blasting past you down the corridor, leaps onto your attacker and sinks his teeth into their leg, acid boiling away. He looks up at you for approval, then looks back and sees Fulton standing there.
Jesus Christ!
Bad monkey, I told you about this. And then I go to attack. Shania goes to attack.
Apu? Is that Apu? Is he cameoing
It
as
totally
Philippe?
was. Yeah.
It's like a little Fezon going around savaging dwarves.
Shania is now going to try and attack the lady.
Cool.
I'm not saying anything about it. It's not going to be bloody good enough. 8.
It's getting a bit weird.
Goodness. Oh my goodness, this is looking bad. Okay, so you swing with the scythe, but it's it's not good enough. It's a miss. No. Velda.
Velda is going to take a look at MZ, who's next to him.
Yep.
And see that he's pretty fucking fucked up. And he's
Yeah.
going to go poof, and he's going to hit him with the wand.
Okay.
Oh, babes.
You're going to just punch him.
Should I put it me?
Nuts him.
There we go. So I'm going to roll.
Pushes him out of the way.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Oh, nice one.
That is 7 hit points.
7 hit points
Nice.
back, eh?
Very good. Make sure you're tracking how many uses. Remember, you've had one use.
I am.
before.
We have 7 charges left.
Nice. Bit of triage there.
Can
do
he
you
do
with your
anything
move
else with a move action? Well, at the moment, am I right in thinking? Let's have a quick recap. Everything's happening down at the end where the dog lady came out, isn't it?
Yeah,
Shania's down there.
You've
Fulton's
lost
down
sight
there.
of the dog lady from here now. They've moved kind of into the room from where they were.
Can I move into the room so I'm not in melee combat, but so
Yeah.
I can see the dog lady?
Yes, you can.
Good.
You step into the room, but the opposite end of the room to where she's standing,
Yeah.
so you've got a line of sight
That's-
on her. Where do you want? You've got. You can sort of just step in the doorway, so you're right behind Shania and Fulton and Philippe, or you can kind of step in and back right up down the into the room away from them.
Probably, yeah. So sort of walk into the room and be behind the group, but not too far away.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
he's
stay-
there,
stick
but kind
close
of
to the
out
group.
of throwy, viley range if possible.
What's her throwy viley range?
Well, can I make a knowledge twat?
Probably in Pathfinder.
Yeah,
There's
probably you can,
There's probably a stat for that somewhere.
Could I make a knowledge alchemical check to find out what that is?
Knowledge Arcana.
Knowledge Arcana, that
Or
is
craft it.
my bag. Right, I'm going to make a Knowledge Arcana to work out what the fuck she is throwing. That would be 14.
14. She is an alchemist. She's throwing alchemical bombs. But I don't quite know anything about them.
I'm going to shout that to the group as I move in the room. She's an alchemist!
All right.
Alchemical bombs!
Dropping chemical bombs.
She's dropping the chemical bombs! I look confused at MZ, but no, shake my head.
The
Sounds
thug,
like a real sick lyric, doesn't it?
thug who's approaching. I mean, he's not Jethro. Let's not pretend that anyone is Jethro.
Just roll that dice before you go into start naming your characters, Dan.
We've already named him.
Fuku.
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 It's a pommel strike, right?
Yeah, pommel strike, mate.
Probably not a very good pommel strike. It's only a 12.
I clang that right off my own pommel. Not, you're doing it wrong. Listen,
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying.
look, just watch me. All right.
New round. MZ.
All right, so I've got a sword in my hand. Can I put it away and get my bow and arrow out and start?
Yes, you can.
Excellent,
You have
because
enough time to retrieve your
I want to
bow
get
upstairs.
ranged,
Cool.
on this wolf lady. Have I got a direct line, or is Shania in my way?
You can get you can move into the room next to Velda. or a bit further back.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'm right next door to Velda anyway, I think, because...
You're next to Velda.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Well, no,
Yeah,
Velda moved away from you after
Oh, yes,
casting.
of
Yeah, not
course,
too
yeah.
far. I'm
So-
sort of, you know.
But right,
Yeah,
okay.
so you can walk into, so you can get into the room, and then you've got the choice of standing either sort of in the square next to Velda, so you're kind of in a little four of Shania, of Shania, Fulton, and thingy, or you can kind of back up away from them.
I think I'll stay next to Velda, so because we're not sure what the range is, are we? So
All right.
it doesn't matter. All
So
right,
you're
yeah.
staying
So,
next to Velda.
yeah,
Got -4 because she's in melee with Philippe
okay, and I'm just going to fire an
and
arrow
Fulton.
at her. Okay. It's a 9.
A 9 miss.
Yeah.
Fire the arrow, and it just whistles down the corridor. She knocks it aside with one of her claws.
Great.
Don't make her cooler.
Caragor.
Caragor.
Just look, you're getting flustered, mate. Just take a deep breath, all right? Remember the first few steps. It goes like this. 13 again.
13 misses.
This is the
It
best
doesn't
fight.
seem like that. It's just.
Yeah, I will admit, it's because I'm used to fighting different sized people to you normally.
Oh, wait, we're both fighting training dummies. That's what's going on. Hang
No,
on, we're both
it's
over
not
here.
about
Oh,
you.
sorry.
It's dark in here.
It's really confusing. That's what we're missing all the time. Right, okay, yeah, you miss him completely. It is Wolf Lady's go.
Wolf lady. Wolf lady.
Wolf Lady switches up her tactics. She drops the bag to the floor, swings one claw at Philippe and one claw at Fulton.
Bring it.
So versus Philippe, that is going to be a 21. That
Drum.
will almost certainly hit. That's a 21 against Philippe.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a hit.
It's only a one on the damage. Philippe
lucky.
takes 2 points of damage. Not too bad. And then against Fulton, ooh, that's not
17.
going to hit. No, you knock the. He swings, but it scratches against your armor. And
Good reaction.
she. That's all she can do in her turn. Bad turn for Wolf Lady. Brought yourself around. Fulton, it's your go.
Fulton's gonna smack her with my fucking axe.
You got a speech to make beforehand. Got some.
Got some trash talk.
Should have trash talked to
Yeah,
me.
should have smacked up.
Should I ban it?
I love you, dice tray. No, miss. No good at all. Oh boy.
Literally haven't hit one person.
You haven't hit at all. Shania and Philippe, what's going down?
Well, Shania is disappointed in everything that's happened. Needs a drink. Ah, good. Thank goodness for that. Really needed that.
Seamlessly covered up. You opening your drink.
That wasn't even a sound effect as well.
How'd you do that with
Yeah.
your mouth? That was amazing.
It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. I've been training for years to do that.
Bless you for
So-
waiting for your turn to do that.
So, I mean, you know, she's going to try and
Rewind?
the
Align?
monkey, realign.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do. The monkey at dog wolf lady person.
Okay.
This time, hit her right in the neck. Come on, Philip. We practiced so many times.
You quickly get out some little sketches explaining the difference between a dwarf and a wolf woman.
And
Wow, guys, what's happened to
I
us?
don't know. We're
anyway, it's not going to hit her.
reline.
Oh,
monkey misses.
Philippe leaps forward.
Yeah.
Misses
Nothing
completely.
from Philippe. Shania gets really stressed out and goes, "Stupid fucking monkey!" Ah! And goes in flailing with her scythe, probably looking to miss. But we'll see what happens. Oh. 10, no,
10,
12.
12. Oh, 12.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, no. You have not landed a hit on this character. This character
Shania takes a swig
not
of the drink
taken
that's in
any
her
damage.
clothes somewhere. Oh, God.
Oh, boy. All right. Velda, it's your go.
Velda's gonna, shaking his head with confusion at the lack of hitting, cast Ray of Frost at her.
Ray of Frost. Go ahead, range touch attack.
Here we go. Gonna use different dice. Different dice. That is. That'll be a 4. No, a 13.
13, miss.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We are so bad.
She's in a narrow corridor, just dodging all of your attacks. She's
Like
incredible.
all of us, even you in your own separate fight, have just been.
This is not a good game for rolling.
Caragor's a different fight now. Caragor's just having a nice training montage with this guy.
I've had 2 kills, man. I don't know what
That
you
is
guys
true.
are
Kill
doing,
as well.
like-
I've taken the guy out.
All right, I nearly died.
Thug.
I'm better now.
I sat down.
Thug
All right,
life.
I think I've got.
Yeah, I think Fulton wins on the
think I've
scale
got
of
it
1
now.
for crap.
Nope. That's a 2 for the thug.
What was that? It's like you're not even listening to anything I've been saying.
My elbow's really hurting. I've got an old tennis injury. It's just.
What the fuck is tennis, mate?
Oh, it's great. You should try it.
I'll play tennis with you. I'll play tennis with you. Fuck you.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Next round, MZ.
Alright, fire another arrow. And that's all I can do really at the moment. Well, I mean, I can do more,
On
but-
M.
Here we go, baby. 14.
14, miss.
14. It was only 13. No, it was 14.
No good. Caragor.
Mate, honestly, do you want to should we just pack this in and go for a pint? Honestly. I mean, I'm not that fussed about killing you. You're clearly not even putting your heart into it. Like, I feel like we could get more out of it by using blunted swords. We go for a pint, have a bit of training. What do you think?
Make a diplomacy check.
The one high roll I get. This is clearly, that's nice. It's a nice little 19.
Yeah, you know what? All right. That's that sounds pretty good actually.
Does he sheath
Should we
his
just?
sword?
He sort of backs away from you, sword still drawn,
I take a step away from him.
and just kind of raises his sword a little bit.
I
away.
mimic his actions.
And then kind of puts his sword back in its sheath.
Cool. I stab him in the chest.
No!
That was cold, man.
No, mate.
Oh, so cold.
This is going to come back
So
to you,
good.
mate. This is going to come back.
That was so cold.
I'll give him a sense motive check now.
Oh.
It's a crit. It's a 13 to confirm the crit.
13 to confirm. Well, he's flat-footed because he's not expecting an attack, so that is a confirmed critical hit. I'm going to give these another little shuffle just in case. Oh
So
my god,
cold.
that was just.
Cold as ice.
You're willing to sacrifice the thugs.
And your morals.
Stop myself from doing it.
Oh man.
So I got a cutlass. So I'm on
Slashing
a slashing weapon.
Wouldn't that have been sick if they'd just gone off on like a side quest
Yeah.
where they went and
I
had a
was very
fight,
tempted, actually.
Second podcast.
and then he comes back?
Nerve slice. Double damage, and the target can only take 1 move or standard action next round.
Roll that damage.
So it's a 1 plus 3, which is 4, plus study target, which is 6.
Don't double the study target damage. So.
Okie, then we just double it from 4 to 8, so then plus 2 is 10.
Okay.
Maths.
Oh.
So you, he steps back, sheathes his sword, and you just slash him across the neck. Blood pours from his neck, and he just kind of drops to his knees, gurgling.
That's. Did you see that? Because that was a classic. That was textbook, mate. Did you see that?
Dick move, guy.
It's not called a dick move. It's called a slash. But
He
I'll let you
falls
off
to the
it.
floor and lies there bleeding with his friend.
Come on, get up.
Oh my god.
Is he
Dick.
dead?
Move.
That was so
Just prods
fucking.
the body. Yeah, they don't make him like they used to.
Oh god! I love that you went. Come on, go.
Oh, fuck you's dead.
Oh, the wolf lady takes a step back, pulls another one of the little vials from her belt as she does, and seeing all of you clustered in the front area, flings it straight into the middle of you, and that's where we leave it for tonight.
What you get from a tremor?